Hey everybody, sorry for not getting a May update out until into June. So I just wanted to send this out and catch everybody up with what's been happening at the 180 House and with Youth for Christ around Venice. So as we finished out the school year, we had incredible numbers coming to our Campus Life Club events. We had a lot of fun stuff happening, kids doing silly games, got to speak to a bunch of kids about some of the truths with the relationship we've built with them throughout the year, and encourage them to come over to the 180 House to follow up with that relationship. Some of the cool things that have come out of that is we've got a lot of kids that have come to the 180 House plugged into our Monday night Bible study as well. We have, I think, set a record of about 18 kids that have come, I think in May sometime at the end of the school year. A lot of kids were showing up. We got to have a few guest speakers come and share their story and really dig in as God led through different things that he was pushing us towards. Other cool stuff that has been happening is we have had a lot of new faces coming to the 180 House. We have a few new leaders who we've been building relationships with who have stepped up to build relationships with our students. And so the 180 House regular open hours, which is Monday, Wednesday, Friday after school, we've actually been able to staff a little bit better to get closer to our 1 to 5 student, or I should say leader to student ratio. So they're over here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday building relationships with these kids and just enjoying time together as they grow closer together and then eventually, hopefully, closer to Christ. Some of the most exciting things that have happened has been we've had 3 baptisms happen at the end of the school year. 2 girls, Jordan and Emily, who have unbelievable stories, and Dante, the person I'm going through discipleship with right now. The way we've been doing baptisms is we meet at the 180 House, we gather together, kind of share what baptism is. We walk the half mile down to the beach, and we do that as one big group. Kind of shows a sense of family and camaraderie around it, everyone being there for each other. We let the students share their testimony. They share about who God is to them, and then we ask for their public proclamation of faith, why they want to be baptized, and then we baptize them. And so Jordan and Emily got to be baptized after they made some relationships with Jacqueline, who has been coming to Campus Life and building relationships with the girls there. We throw a party for them afterwards back at the 180 House and enjoy some good food and fellowship. Dante was one of the guys who went on the hunting trip with me a while back, and we've been growing closer together, and he wanted to get baptized. So we invited one of the people, Brian Roberts, down, who was on the hunting trip and kind of set that hunting trip up with idols aside so that he could be part of that as well. And Dante and a big group of people walked down on another day, and we got to baptize him and have a big party for him afterwards as well. Please be praying for a lot of our new believers. This has been a huge step for them, and they really don't have the infrastructure and support of a local church yet. And one of our biggest struggles has been getting these kids who want to follow Christ away from the 180 House and more plugged into a local church. So please be praying for these students as they come to know Christ, that they would actually get into relationship and into community with the churches that are around us. The biggest struggle is getting adult leaders to help build that bridge to the local church. So please be praying for more leaders as well to come alongside these kids and push them in that direction. Another awesome thing that happened around the 180 House at the end of the school year, we had about 6 students that wanted to volunteer their time to be part of something called Mission Venice. And what Mission Venice is, all the churches in the community come together and bring their youth together for a week, and they go out into the community and get to serve and be part of the hands and feet of Christ. Last year, when I was leaving teaching to this full time, I was here at the 180 House unloading my stuff from my classroom. It was a rainy day. I was really feeling bummed out, kind of alone, not sure if this is what I was supposed to be doing. And last year, a bunch of kids from Mission Venice came and started praying over the 180 house, not even knowing that I was actually here at the 180 house. They were on the front porch, and I just lost it. And it was God's sign showing me that this is what we were supposed to be doing. So this year, when Mission Venice came around again, I was really excited to actually be part of this movement and have some of our kids partner with all these different local churches to go out and serve the community. They got to do some landscaping and bless a lot of the people that are around the neighboring neighborhoods of the 180 house and all over Venice. So it was really cool for them to be able to go out and serve in that way. The last and most exciting news is we've been doing a campaign since November to raise money for a down payment for the 180 house, so that we can actually purchase it and keep it here for generations to come. I'm excited to say that we've had a matching challenge that was in May, and with the matching challenge that came through, we were able to overcome the threshold, and we've raised $100,000 that we need to put a down payment to purchase the 180 house. So it's going to be able to stay here, all because of your support and because of your giving faithfully to this mission. And we're really excited to see what big things God has in the future. We're actually looking to reproduce this model in Sarasota for Sarasota High School, and also for some high schools in Bradenton as well, so that they will have a place to come to grow deeper in their relationships with Christ and get into smaller circles with their adult leaders. So please be praying that that continues to happen and God continues to move how He will, breaking down walls all the way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of this movement. None of this would be possible without you believing in this crazy dream that there should be some skating and surfing house in Venice. So thank you for believing in that and being part of this movement. We love you guys.